Hi there, my name is Crystal. I am from Switzerland and I'm currently in my 4th year of veterinary medicine at the University CU Cardenal Herrera in Spain. And welcome to my YouTube channel. So why did I decide to create a YouTube channel? So I have an Instagram, it's been for 3 years already, and I have also a blog. And I thought that maybe I could have a YouTube channel and share some different content and be able to connect with more people. And I would like to share my journey as a veterinary student, give some tips about how to find externships, how I do in vet school to survive, and also be able to show you, if possible, when I am doing some externships in some zoos and rescue centers, if I am allowed to take some pictures and videos. I thought I could do videos on that, and maybe some vlogs, who knows. And also, as you might know or not, I'm really interested into exotics, wildlife medicine, and especially aquatics, and I haven't seen any YouTube channel on aquatics, so I thought that could be nice to make one and talk more about marine mammals, sea turtles, and everything living in the ocean. And why did I decide to become a vet and study veterinary medicine? So I'm not the one who can say, oh, since I am 2 years old, I know I want to become a vet, because that's not the case. I've always loved animals and always wanted to work with them, but I didn't think I could go into vet school, because we hear a lot that medicine and veterinary medicine is really hard, that you need to be good at math, physics, and these kind of subjects, and do be at school for a very long time. And as a kid, I didn't really like to go to school, and I didn't really think that I could become a vet. So I wanted to become a marine biologist and study marine species. That was one of my dreams. But in Switzerland it's really hard to study that, because we don't have any ocean or seas, so there are no studies on that. And also my dad was always behind me, like saying, oh, you should do veterinary school because you really love animals. And I don't know, I feel like when you're a kid you always want to be like against your parents, and I was like, no, if my dad wants me to do that, I'm not gonna do that, That was a bit like silly, but that was it. So I did 1 year of geography and environment, but it was more like on economics and politics, and I really didn't like it at all. So I finished, and then I was like in my head, okay, so you need to figure out your life and decide what you want to do. And I was like, okay, maybe my dad wasn't wrong. I really love animals, and I don't see myself like in an office every day. I want to be like on, I don't know, outside or in a clinic and be around animals. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna study veterinary medicine, like try to get in vet school, and then I can always decide to go more towards wild species and aquatics, as my dream was to work with them and study them one day. So I looked into vet schools in Switzerland, and I was like, oh my god, there are 2 vet schools. One is in Bern and the other one is in Zurich, and both schools you need to do a very hard kind of exam to get in, and also you need to speak German. So I was like, nice, I don't really speak German. So I went to Hamburg in the north of Germany for about 6 to 7 months to be able to learn like the basic and not be that lost if I ended up entering this school in Switzerland. And as you might guess, as I'm studying in Valencia, I didn't get in. I didn't pass the exam. So in my head I was like, I don't want to study in Bern or Zurich. I want to go abroad and be close to the sea, as I felt like I would have more opportunities with aquatics there than I would have in Switzerland. And that's when I was in Germany that I found and I heard about the university where I am now, and I applied. I was first not accepted in the French line, because there are like 3 lines. There's the French, English and Spanish one. So they said, oh, if you want you can try and get in the English line. And I was like, oh yeah, of course I will try. And I finally got in and I was so happy, but I needed still to do the exam to get in Switzerland. So when I heard that I was not accepted to Bern, I was so happy and I was like, Viva España, I'm going to Spain. And I was so happy, and especially because Valencia is a very beautiful city. There is the oceanographic of Valencia. There's the biopark, like a zoo in Valencia, and I thought, yeah, you will have definitely more opportunities there than you would in Switzerland. So that's what I did, and here I am now. And yeah, I think that through this channel I will talk more about everything I do to be able to one day achieve that child dream, to be able to work with aquatics. So you might wonder how I was in school before getting in vet school, and to be honest, I didn't have the best grades. I think I was kind of average, and I was struggling in math and also with physics, chemistry, this kind of subject. That's why when I was in school I was like, how are you gonna like study veterinary medicine if you're really like struggling with this kind of subjects? And we all know that you have a lot of that in vet school. So to be honest, that hasn't been like such a problem in vet school, because I knew that this kind of subjects I would have to study more and figure it out. And I've struggled a lot with biochemistry and also like nutrition and production when there were kind of some calculations. But I feel like it was more like in my head, you know, like I was telling myself you cannot do that, and then I was struggling with it. But once I was like really like relaxing myself, like looking at that and tell myself, yeah, you can do it, okay? You've come like through all of that, now you're in vet school, you've passed the first exams, and like you deserve to be here. And now that I'm in vet school and see a lot of like dogs and cats and also exotics, because I'm in student intern for the 2nd year in the exotic service, I see a lot of different kind of animals. And even though they are not like aquatics or like wild animals, I really like it. I really love medicine in general, and learn more every day about like a lot of different like services. I really like intern medicine as well. I think it's pretty interesting. I love like surgery and orthopedics and exotics, of course. So every day I'm learning more about these topics, and I'm like, yeah, I'm really where I belong to. So how it is like to study abroad and in a different language. So as I said before, I started veterinary school in the English line. So for a year and a half it was in English, which I like went to Canada for a couple of months when I was about 18, 19. So I improved a lot of my English there. So studying in English was like fine to me. And as from the 2nd year, like the beginning of 2nd year, I was an intern in the intern medicine and hospitalization services. I was quite used to Spanish, because there with the clients and the teacher at the hospital, you speak only Spanish. So once the classes switched to Spanish during the 2nd semester of 2nd year, like it wasn't that hard for me. And I feel like I'm also lucky because French is my mother tongue, so it's Latin like Spanish is. And also I speak Portuguese from Brazil, so it's like quite close to Spanish. What is not easy all the time is being far from my friends and family. And also I think that I'm very lucky because I found here amazing friends, and I think that if it wasn't the case, if I didn't have meet people like that, I wouldn't feel like I feel here, like home. And yeah, I'm gonna put there, I think, a picture of them. And yeah, I think it's really important when, like in general in life, but when you're studying abroad, to try to find other people and like make friends and like do activities with them. So I've been asked what is the hardest part about being a veterinary student, and I think that it is to have to study for some subjects that are not that interesting. Like, I think it's personal, it depends on what you're interested in, but there are some subjects that you have to study, which are like anthropology. We had also this year social doctrine of church, and also like biochemistry and all the part of production animal. I don't like that, so I feel like it's harder for me to motivate myself to study, but you know that you have to, so at some point you have to start studying somehow. And also what is not that easy is the schedule, because most of the time, depending on the year, like this year for example, I have practicals during the morning, and then the afternoon I have classes every day. So like from 9 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. I am like at school or in online classes as well. And as I'm also an intern in the exotic service, like the day where I don't have practicals, I am at the hospital and like doing my internship. So yeah, it's not always easy to find some time for myself, and you know, just don't do anything or take care of myself. But I really try to like somehow find some time, like 3 times a week minimum. I'm trying to do some sports, either go to the gym, but now it's closed, or like just like this room is now like my YouTube room, and also can show you later, but I have all the stuff to be able to train here and work out, and with my friends we do that here, so that's nice. And I think that's something really important to, like, even if you have to study hard for an exam, like take breaks and do something else to like just like rest your head and refresh your mind, because then otherwise you get crazy. And also I do a lot of activities. I was volunteering at the Oceanographic. I am trying to do as much externship as I can, so I don't have much spare time, but every time I'm doing some kind of like activities, it's always like a pleasure for me. So that's kind of how I try to relax and, you know, not be so stressed about studying for exams. I don't know if you know, but I have a blog and an Instagram. So this is my blog. I'm gonna try to put that here. And I wrote different posts, not a lot because I don't have that much time, but I wrote about a necropsy on a dolphin I've seen. Also about some tips for people starting vet school, how to find externships, and also I did like I've done a PDF on some trips to South Africa, and like comparing a bit the prices and kind of experience you can get. So be sure to check it out. Like visit my Instagram, but I feel like probably most of you come from my Instagram. And yeah, if you like this video, I want to see what I will be posting next. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and also like this video so I will know that you enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you so much. And wait, I'm just gonna show you someone. So this is Sushi, my bunny. I just wanted to show her to you, and I have another bunny that I'll show you probably in my next video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Let me know in the comments if you like my background, and yeah, if you have any idea of videos you would like to see on my channel,